right, man. Well, obviously a pretty dominating performance in there tonight. I mean, I'm sure you would have liked to get the finish, but yeah. One-sided decision. How do you feel about your performance tonight?
I felt good. You know, I was definitely wanting to take him out. I wanted my first KO. I feel like I hurt him a few times, and I went to jump on him a little bit, and the coach was like, let's just calm down. You know, it's my first fight at 70. They didn't know how I'd fully react to, you know, having more weight a little bit and just, you know, the difference of everything. So, you know, I think they wanted to see how I played out without rushing in for the kill. And like you said, you know, I was dominating the rounds. They didn't want me to win 2.5 rounds and, you know, get caught with something, even though I felt like I had his timing pretty good, and I feel like, you know, I was just a little too quick for him. But
how did you feel with the added weight? I mean, is this the direction moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm actually gonna try to put a little muscle on now. You know, at first I wasn't 100% if I was fighting at 70 or 55 yet. Originally I was actually offered the Jim Miller fight, and then Mike Brown's just like, listen, you're in here fucking training with the best 70 pounders in the world. There's no way you're going to 55. He's like, you're staying at 70, and he called my manager and said, listen, he's not fighting 55 anymore. So originally I actually accepted the Jim Miller fight because it was such a big fight. But, you know, Nakamura's you know, he's been in the sport. I feel like no one's dominated him the way I dominated out there, and he's fought some of the toughest 70 pounders in the world.
I was going to ask you, it looked like you were talking to him right away. I don't think he speaks a whole lot of English, but what were you saying in there? I mean, were you just kind of feeling it?
No, yeah. I mean, honestly, in the gym, that's kind of how I train. So I told everyone beforehand, listen, just let me talk a little bit, let me fight the way I fight. Just so I'm a little looser. I feel like, you know, when I talk a little bit, it's a little more friendly, and I just fight a little looser instead of stiff and rigid. And honestly, I just felt like right away he threw a couple of twos and they were slow. He threw a couple of head kicks and they were slow, and I don't know if I was just seeing very well or if he was just that slow, but no, I felt great. And yeah, I was just talking a little bit like, you know, just 1 centimeter. You know, I feel like I missed like a couple KO punches by a couple centimeters.
I was going to ask you, the right hand was landing, the high kicks were there. I mean, did you know that those were going to be the 2 shots that were going to be there all night?
Well, honestly, I kind of hurt my foot in training about 5-6 weeks ago, so I haven't thrown a head kick or a kick at all since then. So really today in warm-ups with Coach Brock, you know, and I was throwing all kinds of head kicks. I'm like, honestly, I've thrown more head kicks in this warm-up than I did, and then, of course, in the fight, I'm throwing all these kicks. So, no, it felt good. Obviously, you know, American Top Team, we're really heavy on the calf kicks, and, you know, I'm down there, obviously. So you just got to be well-rounded. You know, they got some of the top 70-pounders in the world there, and every day I'm in there training with them. Obviously, you know, Dustin Poirier, I was training with him. He's southpaw. I knew full well coming in the fight that I'm the better fighter. I just had to go out there and execute.
What do you feel like right now? Because you had a nice little winning streak, right? Then it's a split decision, you know, and that kind of sets you back, but now you're back. I mean, do you feel like you're kind of starting fresh at 70? Do you feel like you're picking up some momentum? I mean, what's the feel right now?
Honestly, I wish the UFC would act like, you know, I haven't ever fought a UFC fight, you know, and just act like, listen, this is his first fight in the UFC. Obviously, that's probably not going to happen. But, you know, I told Sean, I saw Sean, and I said, listen, I want a killer. I want someone to come out here and try to take me out. And let's see really where I'm at. I don't want easy fights. That was my 9th UFC fight. You know, I'm one of the quietest ones. You know, first fight, you know, 9th fight in the UFC. I'm still the first guy on the card. So honestly, I just want big, tough guys. I don't care who it is. Honestly, I was wanting to fight Mike Perry. You know, I thought like he'd come out gunslinging. You know, he's on a 2-fight losing streak. I'm shocked they even gave him the guy he's fighting. You know, you're putting a chance of him losing 3 in a row. I don't know what his pay structure is, but obviously, you know, I think that'd be a guy that's going to come after me, and I think that's a guy that. Again, I can execute my striking and land heavy rights. Still, again, Nakamura wasn't chasing me enough. You know, I think that I got a really heavy right hand, and I'm ready to prove it.
How quick do you want to fight against? You seem like you're okay, healthy?
Yeah, no, I told Sean, you know, just give me 5 weeks so we can get a good game plan together, and let's jump back in there. Fuck, what, 7-8 months since the last fight, split decision. You know, Alvin Mercer's out here, destroyed this guy in 30 seconds, and he barely escaped a win where I feel like I was so depleted. I was in this, I was cutting weight for 24 of the last 32 hours. Because that was another fight I took on 5 weeks' notice. I was bigger then than I am now. And it just wasn't smart. It was a bad decision on my part. You know, I just thought it was a good matchup where, and it got a fight. Obviously, I thought I was the best 55er in the world, and I just, too much time to cut the weight, you know. So now I'm gonna, like I said, now I'm gonna put some muscle on with Phil Duru down at American Top Team, and get back in there and, you know, train with the best guys in the world, best coaches in the world, and start trying to rack up another win streak.
So it feels like kind of a fresh start for you then, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's it. All I can do is go back to the drawing board, get better, and like I said, now I'm in the best place in the world. You know, kind of away from Boston, and kind of separating from those guys a little bit at the you know, with under Belgrado, you know, at City Tongue, just wasn't the greatest for me in my career, and American Top Team is the right fit.
You live down there now?
Yeah, now I live down in Coconut Creek, so I'm about 2 miles from the gym, training every day. I'm really excited. Like I said, it's big confidence going there with the best guys every day, and I'm one of those guys that I'm not trying to boost my ego in the gym. I'm trying to go in there and fight with the best guys every day in the gym, and I'm sure I aggravate a lot of guys. And I mean, a lot of my coaches, they honestly were extremely shocked, I think, when they saw my skill set when I came down there. I think a lot of people thought I was just a grappler. And really, I got really good striking. I just feel like, I don't know, I haven't had the right matchup. You look at my record, too. All my UFC fights, 9 UFC fights, I've only fought 1 American. 8 foreigners, you know. I don't know. UFC doesn't like me fighting Americans. I don't know what it is, man. I'm out here just trying to fight. I really do love it. You know, it is stressful leading up to fights. It's stressful fucking sitting on the sidelines for 7-8 months. So I just want to fight, you know. I'm just tired of waiting. And I really think right now, you know, I'm 28. Next 3 years are very pivotal in my whole career. You know, I think that it's a big time for me to make a real push. And I know I'm one of the most skilled guys in the UFC. I just got to, again, just prove it every day. So.